Good day, viewers. You're once again welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, I bring you the very best here. It is happening in Anambra. The Anambra women have hit the street protesting against Soludo's government. That Soludo's government are taking their lives and making them uncomfortable in their own villages. This is coming out, Biafra evangelists. They have hit the street. The women of Anambra is protesting against Soludo-led government that they have killing them in numbers. What do you have to say concerning this? Coming out now.
God bless you, my brother. The women, the mothers, the sisters, the daughters of Anambra, in the large number, has marched up the street expressing their feelings, because Soludo is dead in their heart. Soludo is what? Dead in the heart. That was why he makes sure, or is making sure, that he finds every people, every person, every youth. Why did you establish Udogachi and Akodo? I thought establishing these people is to secure the life and property, is to give the safety and the freedom of our women even in their farms, is to stop the raping of our women, our mothers, our daughters, our sisters. That is the purpose of having this people, this outfit, security. You call them security outfit. Listen, I never knew that Soludo until now is a Fulani. He organized a colleague's outfit to do what? To rape our women. Even when Fulanis, the one we see as Fulanis, are not there, Soludo used them to act on behalf of the Fulanis, use them to rape them, to kidnap them. Since you have this security outfit, why can't insecurity stop in Anambra State? If you are not partnering with them, if you are not an instrument, since you have this security outfit, why is it that our women are still being raped? Why is it that our farmers are still being kidnapped and being destroyed, their farms and their products? Why are they still being beaten up and being killed, even in their homeland? Why is it that Udogachi and Akodo whatsoever, the outfit you form, disgracing our women, buying them, kidnapping them? Why is it that you are rendering them now, today, as I speak to you, the breadwinner of a family is in the grave under the watch of Udogachi, under the watch of Soludo, in the government of Soludo? Many breadwinners are now today in the grave. Who buy them? If Soludo is not a Fulani with his security outfit, why our women are bleeding? Why are they bleeding? Why are they bleeding from their waist? Look at the state of our young girls. Blood all over. Who raped them? Who caused all this havoc? Under the watch of Soludo. Our women, our mothers, now on the street, sisters on the street. Because why? Their children are being killed. They have become motherless. A woman with 5 children is now with a woman, a mother without a child, who will put sand for her when she dies. Do you know that the shock of the death of their children have killed many of their husbands? Many widows on the street. Go and check that video. Many of them on the street crying. Many ladies there, their husband that are on the street, their husband is no more. Who are the cause? Who buy them? Soludo, Udogachi, Soludo security outfit. See, my brother, these people need to go. The step of these women is the right thing to do because Soludo is not acting according to his name. Soludo is not acting as we, the respect we have for Soludo, the way we respect Soludo, the way we take Soludo is not how Soludo is acting. He's acting otherwise. And we never expected him to act that way. And it's quite unfortunate. It's quite, very, very quite unfortunate. So the women is doing the right thing. Let them cry. Yes, you cannot beat a child and expect that child not to open his mouth. You should expect cry. You should expect a voice of the little child. So Soludo has beaten them much. He has beaten us much. Our mothers, our sisters are bleeding. Brothers are no more. Relations, friends, well-wishers are in the grave because of this. Enough is enough.
But Soludo has come out to say the reason why he's trying to make Anambra a peaceful place is because he's trying to build the economy. Because the Biafra agitation that has been happening in the land for over 27 years has done nothing good but disturb the economy of the state. What do you have to say about this statement? That is the reason why he's trying to restore back economy in the state.
Good and fine. Soludo said 27 years. Good and fine. How many years has Soludo spent? Was Obi not the governor of Anambra State for 8 years inside the 27 years? Was Obiano, if I'm not mistaken, Obiano, am I right? When Obiano, was he not a governor of Anambra State before Soludo? How manage, according to his statement, if actually IPOB is disturbing, the Biafran agitation is disturbing for 27 years in Anambra, is disturbing their economy. How come Peter Obi managed to save how many trillions in Anambra account? If what you are saying is true, or you are just the one out of your greedy and selfish and your political ambition and your political conquest with the Fulanis, you just want to tarnish our image. Yes, that is what it means. You just want to tarnish the image of the Biafrans. Are you hearing me? So I must be honest. I must speak the truth. So this is lying. It's not the problem. And the economy you are talking about, look at that market. Do you know that Soludo did not contribute 1 naira in building that market? That market was not government market. People built that market, but government hijacked it from them.
Main market on Onitsha.
Main market on Onitsha. Are you hearing me? See, it was not even called main market before. Yes, go and do your findings. But now, see, what am I saying? Soludo should stop deceiving himself. Because the truth remains the truth. And you cannot cover it. And you cannot stop it. That economy you are talking about, Soludo, how much are you contributing on weekly basis, on daily basis, to the economic growth of Anambra State? You see those guys, do you know how much they are contributing, which Soludo send guys to go and be collecting? Levies they are paying. On daily basis, weekly basis, they are paying their levies. Yes, they pay their levies to the state government. They pay. Soludo, how much are you paying? You say these people are disturbing, and the same people are the one telling you that they need freedom. You say they are disturbing, and the levy, the money they are giving is from their pocket. You are not contributing it. How many of them did you help? You never helped any of them in that market. It was their own act of struggle, their hustle, and God help. Yet they are meeting up their levies. They say they need their freedom. You are saying that what they are demanding is a disturbance to economic growth. Then first and foremost, you should check yourself. How much am I contributing to the development of this country, to economy of my state on daily basis? Just as those guys are contributing. is supposed to be contributing. Soludo is supposed to be contributing. But he's not contributing. He's just busy collecting, receiving, collecting. Yet, you are opening your mouth to condemn the people you are collecting those levies from, accusing them wrongly. And you are still standing on the earth, on the land that existed before your ancestors, your grandparents. You are standing on it to tell lies, thinking that it will augur with you. Every day is for the thief. One day is for the owner. You can deceive, but you cannot fool all.
Thank you very much, Biafra Evangelist. You've said it. It is coming out now that a full trailer load of the Fulanis loaded with arms was stopped in a community in Anambra, Ananobi. It is said that the trailer was fully loaded with Fulanis and filled with arms. And the youth of the community didn't allow them to offload. They were able to stand their ground and escort them out of the village. Biafra Evangelist, this is happening. Full trailer of loaded with arms and the Fulanis coming out now.
Yeah, I give God the kudos. I give God the praise. Who gave the Ananobi youth the strength, the idea in Anambra State? Who give them the brain, the memory to capture and to caption the agenda that is coming to before them overnight? You know, there is an adage that says, "Kejiro toto chue woji." So I give God the glory that they use Ototo to do the needful by capturing their mission and their assignment. The purpose, because if these people were allowed to offload, they will spread with those arms. Tomorrow you begin to hear in Ananobi village, they have ransacked it. They have done what? Buy everybody there. They have chased everybody there. They have closed school. They have closed church. They have closed everything. Just the same way they did in Enugu State. There is one village like in Enugu State. As I speak to you, in that village today, no market, no living. Only the Fulanis have occupied that village now. No market, no living of Igbo, no school, no church, no Igbo activities in that village.
Are you talking about Enugu?
Yes, in Enugu State. Are you hearing me? In Enugu State, as I speak to you, that same thing is what they intend to do in Ananobi. Had it been that this youth allowed them to step down, allow them to spread, the same thing would have happened. And I thank God for the youth who stood up and resist this nightmare that has come, waiting to fall on them. Thank God for their resistance spirit. Thank God for the force to fight, to resist, to defend, to say no to evil that the enemy, the Nigerian government, has already plotted and planned against that particular village, Ananobi. I thank God. And I give kudos to God Almighty and at the same time to the youth of that village. Even moreover, not just only the youth. If in that village, because I heard one of them, some of the Fulanis some time ago, they said they cannot enter a village, a particular place, without the concept of the traditional ruler, as in the chief. I believe the chief of the village probably might even be in support of their coming or aware of their coming, or is not. But nevertheless, I want to, give kudos because no chief has ever debunked that movement or go against that movement from that very place. That means the chief now of that place is in support of what the youth has just done. And I give kudos to them. I say, may God bless them. God will strengthen them the more.
Well said, Biafran Evangelist. It is said that the Biafran agitator came out to say that how did these people pass the road to arrive in Anambra, because they're supposed to pass so many security checkpoints. They were able to carry the Fulanis loaded with arms and penetrate and get to Anambra State with all the checkpoints that is on the highway. Biafran Evangelist, what would you have to say concerning this? Because militaries are always on the highway. How did they get through? Is it a coincidence or they're just conniving to do this?
It is not a coincidence, I must be honest. It is not a coincidence. It is a normal routine, normal game. Who are the people standing in the checkpoint? Is it not the Fulanis? Those army, those people with army uniform, are they not Fulanis? Nigerian military and Nigerian government, what are they pioneering? They are pioneering Fulanizing Nigeria, Islamizing Nigeria. So they now see this one is a conquest group. You understand? That is coming. They already know their vision, their agenda, where they are heading to. So there is no need of interception or interruption. So they need to allow them to freely move. Once they are, we know already, signal, because they get signal. When they give the signal, they know where they are going to. They know what they are up to. They understand the language. Then they have to allow them, oh yeah, pass. That was how they pass. It's not something that should be surprise. No. They must go through the checkpoint because they are not in. Had they been their Biafrans, that will, the load block will block them. In the checking point, they will be checked. You understand? Yes, because they are Biafra. But these ones are not Biafra. These ones have conquest. These ones in agreement, in alliance with the Nigerian government. Because that is the ambition of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Islamize Nigeria. You understand? And the best thing, these are the troops that is going to Ananobi, for the same particular ambition, conquest. Okay, oh yeah, you can pass. That was how they passed through the checkpoint and the checkpoint without them being checkmated. We should rise and defend ourselves. Do you know why then Juma say we should defend ourselves? Then you now telling us not to defend ourselves. In a situation like this, in a condition like this, whereby you know that if you cannot defend yourself, your life is at stake. Including you, Akpabio. But you, Akpabio, the people you are carrying, all those salines you are blowing, are they following you with empty hand? Are you trying to tell me that those security personnel that are following you up and down, are they not holding gun? And what is the purpose of that gun that they are holding? And by the way, why are you parading those Akwobi people around you? Since it's a free country, it's a free place, it's a place that everybody should just walk freely, that you should not defend yourself or engage yourself in anything. Why are you people, Tinubu and Co, you, Akpabio, why are you not, and your children, not working freely? Why are you working with security? And what is the purpose of those security? You work with them in order to protect yourself, not being harmed or not being kidnapped or not being spied. That's why you walk around with them. Now you are telling us not to engage. So we should fold our hand that they should continue to buy us the same way they have been doing. And the same way they have not even yet stopped. Let me tell you, I don't know if your Akpabio, have you been able to experience rape? Do you know what rape is all about? If you have experienced rape, or they have raped your wife or your daughter, you will understand the pains, what it means for somebody to go against someone's wish and will. If you have been raped or somebody have dared your conscience, your desire against your will, you will know how painful it is. And you are telling the Biafrans not to engage, the Igbo, the youth, not to do what? Engage in arms. So that, why can't you tell the Fulanis not to engage in arms, to drop their arms? The same you sign and they went and do amnesty. Tuji Bello hang his gun and bullets. Likewise, every one of them, Fulanis. Why not ask them to drop those guns and the arms and the bullets that very day? That you gave them amnesty. Why is it that you, in your government, that you people are negotiating with terrorists, paying them money? Know that you don't know where they are, but you people can kidnap Mazin and Kano from Kenya. Then you people can track Harrison or whatsoever in Nigeria, but you cannot track it to Jibelo and Co, Kakarawa, Iswab and whatsoever is their name, Maluda. You cannot track them, but you can track all these ones. Now you are telling us to fold our hands, not to come. We are quite on Google. Anybody that have every means to defend himself should go ahead and defend himself. If Sidious Musa can say that, which is the current chief of defense, if I'm not mistaken, now in Nigeria, The self, you understand? And let me tell you, for your information, have you forgotten? Go back to the constitution. Self-defense. I know in Nigeria, out of the conquest, that Nigeria have converted it. That's why the young man from Bauchi, if I'm not mistaken, either Johnson or Sunday, somebody, you know, the young man that defended himself, you people want to hang him because of your conquest. Because he defended himself. Who owns the knife? Na the Fulani man. Who owns the farm? Na the guy. Who owns the crops? Na the guy. Who find trouble? Na the Fulani man. Then God help him, he defended himself. Sunday defended himself. Then you people decided to hang him out of injustice, if not for the intervention of Americans.